Okay, today I'm going to be replacing the battery in this HP 15DB0048CA laptop. It's very similar with a lot of the HPs, but let's get to it. What you're going to need is you need some double-sided tape. That's for putting this rubber stuff back on after you've taken it off. You're going to need something for prying in here and clipping this off, which I usually use a guitar pick. You need a small flathead screwdriver for basically just taking off the rubber. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. Actually, I usually use a electric one because it's quicker. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get started. First, you're going to remove the screws. Actually, let's do the rubber comes off both sides, front and back, and apparently this was done at one point before, but so remove that. I usually stick them back here so I don't lose them. Then you'll have 3 screws here. I usually do these on these nice rubber mats because they're quite nice for putting your screws on. Usually use a magnetic screwdriver after here to try and get these out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case it's not. Anyway, we'll just keep going. Okay. Again, I'm just going to try and get these out so we don't lose them. Okay, then what we want to do is we want to pry. Actually, if you just push with your hands, usually you can get this stuff to click up. As you can see, it kind of just clips up from here, and I didn't even need the guitar pick there. Anyway, make sure the screws are out because that will give you grief if not. Okay. And that's that. That comes off. Here's the battery. Battery is an HT03XL. I get these actually on Amazon. I found that they're the one of the cheapest place for them. They're also one of the most common batteries in laptops. When you're doing this, make sure that you don't touch anything other than the screws for the battery. This one apparently only has the 2 screws. Oh, 3 screws. There's one right there too. So the 3 screws removed. And again, make sure you don't touch anything because this still has power in it. And if you touch the motherboard, you may end up with problems. Battery comes out that easy. Brand new battery, like I say, from Amazon. I'll put the link in here so that you can see where I got it, as well as a link for the mats too, because these are quite handy to have if you're going to do these, fairly often. Nice to have. Yeah. So there we go. Battery's back in. It doesn't seem to be that bad. Screw. And when putting the battery in, make sure that you put it underneath the clips to hold it in. That's it. That's back in. Now, put her back together. And like I say, this is what I use the double-sided tape for, is these guys. But first I put the screws back in. And like I say, I'll do double-sided tape, put these back, and that's it. Battery replacement, like 5 minutes.